The two main focuses of this trip were sustainability and community, and these are the topics I'm going to be discussing today. Learning about sustainability in Costa Rica was a unique experience because their people practice a different meaning of it. Many times, you will hear that sustainability is made up of the three pillars: the economy, society, and environment. We spent our time in Costa Rica debunking this and creating a different definition. The people of Costa Rica do not use the earth for what it has, but rather they see the earth and the people as having a mutual symbiotic relationship. For example, in Palmachal, they have the saying, "Water is life." All of the natural running water in Costa Rica is clean and drinkable, so much so that we would often stop by a stream and drink from it on hikes. The people there recognized the role that the water played in their lives and the role it played on the earth, so they made it their mission and duty to protect it. We helped in this endeavor by moving the rocks in a river in Palmachal, which is shown here. Moving the rocks allowed for the river to run smoothly and keep on its course so that it could continue to help the environment it was in and the people that depended on it. We also visited a shipyard where there was a group of people that were creating a ship that was entirely sustainable. It was an enormous project, but there were enough people that cared about the cause to get it started. From this, I learned that a fully sustainable world may seem impossible, but when people are able to come together under a common goal, they can achieve a lot more. Throughout the trip, we learned that sustainability isn't just about keeping the earth usable for future generations, but rather viewing the earth as a partner that we can protect together and it protects us. We also learned about community. Costa Rica is known to be a collectivist society, which means that groups take care of each other in exchange for loyalty. Their relationships are not transactional, and they do not expect favors, but rather they value their relationships and spend time building trust. This became incredibly evident during our time there. Each and every one of the places we went, the people welcomed us with open arms and immediately began to build relationships with us. Don Hernan, the leader of Palmachal, invited us to his home if we were ever to come again and hugged each and every one of us as we got onto our bus to our next destination. We also visited a school, and the kids were excited to show us what they had learned in cooking school and how well they can play their musical instruments. They even invited us to play with them. At one coffee farm, there was a tree that people would come together at. The kids would play in its branches, and it provided a space for people to build relationships. We were told that when they were expanding their coffee farm, they could have killed the tree and made thousands of more dollars a year from the space it took up, but they decided to keep it because of the sense of community it provided, and I think this goes to show their people's value of community as well. Costa Rica taught me more than I could ever learn in a classroom. It taught me a new way to live my life. I have learned how to be a partner with the earth, to value it, and to be intentional about how my actions impact it. I have also learned to live within my community, to help those around me without expecting anything in return, and to build relationships that are built on trust and loyalty.